What are your thoughts on the Redmi Note 8 and Note 8 Pro launch? So an awesome day of tech today, especially with the release of the Redmi Note 8 and Note 8 Pro. I was following the entire live stream, so I took a bunch of screenshots just to jog my memory here. We started with the Redmi Note 8 and they announced that it had a 90% screen to body ratio. Then talking about the 6.3 inch display. This is an IPS LCD, so it's not going to be with the truest blacks that we see in AMOLED, but still the main thing about the Redmi Note 8 has always been that 48 megapixel camera, and it's still got it there. Now it's got the Snapdragon 665. I still think that's a decent chip. It's the one in the Mi A3, and it should be a slight improvement over the 660. And a 4,000 milliampere battery is obviously a big deal. But I was more psyched about that 18-watt wireless charging. That was where I was like, yes, please. I mean, there's a lot of cool things that came out of this event, but obviously the phones are what I'm really into. And I did one shot of this because, a screenshot, because this was a color I didn't even know for the Redmi Note 8 Pro that was out. And yes, I probably will get the Jade, but this color was very nice as well. Now, the Redmi Note 8 Pro is clearly the one that I think you are most excited about, but you may also be excited about the Redmi Note 8. This has got that 6.53 HD plus, full HD plus display, 19.5 by 9, and the first thing that I thought of when I saw this, I thought it was just a budget OnePlus 7, and if it performs to that level, we're gonna look at a really incredible phone here. Now, obviously, major improvements in the camera department with that 64 megapixel new Samsung sensor. I can't wait to test that out. It's gonna be incredible. And obviously, the thing that I'm most concerned though about is the inclusion of this Helio G90T. So it's the first time that they're including in one of these Redmi releases a MediaTek processor. I personally haven't used MediaTek in a long time, had some bad experiences with it, but we'll see. Maybe, and it looks like it's gonna outperform the Kirin 810 in some ways, but it may outperform some of the other chips like the Snapdragon 710. So we'll wait and see how it does. 4,500 milliamperes, that's awesome for this phone. But I was super excited about NFC in the Redmi Note 8 Pro. That's a feature that's used a lot here in Hong Kong with Google Pay, and I hope that I can start using it in that case. Now, obviously, the major point that you guys were thinking about was the price. And when they dropped those prices for these phones, I was really impressed with that $1,399 starting price for 6GB, 64 gigs version on the Redmi Note 8 Pro. That was really incredible. But what was even more incredible was then the Redmi Note 8 price at 999 yuan. That's just over 1,000 Hong Kong dollars. That is a steal for that phone. So I'm excited not just about the Note 8 Pro, I'm excited about both phones. And I think really they do represent, once again, like the predecessors, Redmi Note 7, some of the best value phones that you can get on the market. So stay tuned, obviously, but thanks for watching Frankie Reacts, and this is Frankie Tech signing off. Have a good one.